My name is Richard Hampton. Some of y'all know me as Lucky. That's I grew up, born and raised in Kansas City, born in Bethel Hospital. Y'all already know where that's at if you're from Kansas. So, Bethany, Bethany Hospital. I'm a little south with it, so I'm gonna try to give it to you right. But yeah, Bethany Hospital, born on. It's called Tremont. It was a street called 7th and Tremont. That's where I was actually born at. There. So, but then my years of growing up, I was on 8th Street, 8th and Garfield. That's where I grew up at. Yeah.
8th and Garfield. What's the area code? Hey,
Come
let's
on.
see if you really from 8th and Garfield.
They
What's the
said
area
you
code?
said the area code, man. The area code 913, man. What is you talking about,
The
man?
zip
The
code.
zip code. I think we might be 66101. I think I don't know. It varies. You know how it goes up, so I don't know. Yeah.
I had to see if I could catch you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You. Nah.
I heard you were from Missouri, though,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You know what they said?
Hey.
You don't have to be really from Missouri.
Nah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you the truth though. I'm certified on both sides though. You know, I work with everybody.
Okay. So you was born in Kansas City, Kansas, at the legendary Bethany Hospital.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? That hospital has a lot of history, man, in KCK.
Man, it has a lot of history, and we know. We know.
Yeah, yeah. Do you remember how we met, man? 'Cause I'm 55 now. My memory, you know what I'm saying? I done ran into and met so many people, man. Where did we meet?
Oh man, let's go there. All right, so I'm gonna tell you the story. I'm gonna tell you the story on how it went down. So I'm 17. You know what I'm saying? I know we about to move. My mama never told me where we was moving to. You know what I'm saying? So we done packed up everything. I'm riding on the back of the truck. I can't see nothing where we going. Boom. We start hitting the low numbers. You know what I'm saying? We hitting the low numbers. I looked up. She talking about we on Second Street. You know what I'm saying? 2012 North Second Street. Remember the number by
Yeah,
heart. When I got out, it was something different because I never been down into the projects as hood. My hood, like I said, was A Street, but getting down there was a totally different hood. But that's when I ran into. I don't know if it was just around on the block when I seen you and met you, but I met you down there, and you was kind of the OG that was, putting your arms around a little. It's like, what you on? What you up to? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
At that time, I was a little hot head, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I had you. I met Triple P. I know y'all probably know him. You go Chris Anderson. I go to all the OGs. You know what I'm saying? So y'all kind of mold me into, y'all had to really put your arms around me, man. It taught me a lot too, OG. It taught me a lot, man. Um, it taught me to be honest because I never had a father figure like that or whatever. Dad passed away when I was 2. So I never had like a male figure around, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of things that was shown that surviving, you know what I'm saying, as a young man, getting jobs, holding on to them or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It was just the responsibility that I had, because I didn't have nobody. So y'all showed me some things that it took on to where I ended up getting my first place. I was 18. I'm 18 years old, my first place, you know what I'm saying? But I worked for it, you know what I'm saying? So it taught me a lot of things, man. Yeah, and I most definitely appreciate it.
What type of work you do now, man?
The work I do now, I'm a maintenance tech, so and work in apartment complexes, more like a make ready person. So before we move somebody in, I got to make sure everything in there is working between your toilets, your faucets, patching up holes in the wall, painting. You know what I'm saying? So I do that. I've been doing it for, I say about 10 to 15 years now. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? So
So you,
I've been doing it for a while now.
so you go in there and clean out the apartments, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I know you done came across the.
Man, I just ran across. I think it was a fake boob or something, man. I just ran across a fake boob in there, man. Just about a couple weeks ago, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And
Yeah.
then I I didn't know what it was, but I touched it, man. It kind of I felt some type of way because then I started playing with it and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Did it
It, it,
feel real?
it felt really.
You had to squeeze it,
I
did
just
you? Had
I
to
squeezed
squeeze
it a
it.
couple times, you know. And then
Yeah,
I said, man, let me put this down, man. I'm playing, man. I'm
yeah.
tripping, man.
I don't know. For as long as I remember, it seemed like you being kind of coaching and trying to show them something different, man. So that's something you still got going on, man.
Yeah. So that all started when my youngest son, when he was first 4, when he turned 4. I started a flag football team. No, actually, we was doing soccer. Man, I don't know nothing about soccer.
What's his name?
Xavier Hampton.
Beyond that's your
That
youngest.
that's my youngest. My oldest is Richard Hampton, and then my middle is Corinne, and then my baby girl is Renisha.
So it all started with your son, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It started with him. It started with him. Um, like I said, everybody have I guess they choose their paths. You know what I'm saying? I wish it would have went another way, but thank God he's still around. It's blessed. You know what I'm saying? My kids are blessed. They doing their thing as well. Also, so when this football thing started with the young one, it was like I seen a lot of kids that he was playing with that was into soccer. We did that first. I know nothing about soccer, but I coached it. We end up taking first place in that season. So then we end up going to football. And it just been a thing with I love seeing kids being kids, you know what I'm saying, and enjoying their life, having fun, you know what I'm saying. And not only that, I was becoming a role model, you know what I'm saying, a big brother, uncle if they want to. If they wanted to call me a dad or something, I would take that role as well. So I most definitely been doing it for a minute now. My son is 12, my youngest is 12. So we've been active for a minute now. I also do boxing, been doing
Yeah,
boxing
yeah,
for a
yeah,
minute
yeah.
too. So I also have my own little gym space now, which is on 13th and Wood, 1801, 1801, 18th Street, Kansas City, Kansas. My name of my boxing gym is Hands on Deck Boxing Club. So I'm trying to get that up and going too. So I do boxing. I
Right.
train. Well, I mean,
You
I,
doing it,
I,
man.
I,
You
I
gotta take,
yeah, yeah,
you gotta firm doing it.
yeah.
You know
You
what I
right.
mean?
You
So
right.
it might not be where you want it to be, but everything grows, even the seed. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Right.
So yeah, you doing it.
So let me rephrase that. I'm doing boxing, coaching kids, training. You know, I got a couple of fighters that's under my belt now that we do go to professional fights. I got one that I'm training that's going to start Olympics, or we're going to try to meet the Olympics, or we're going to be doing Golden Gloves starting next year. After next year, I'm pushing him forward. And his name is Moni, and that's one of my little
Oh
young
yeah, yeah,
proteges.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be saying
yeah,
he dedicated.
yeah. He's dedicated.
He
You hear me?
dedicated, man.
He's dedicated.
I want to see him win, man,
Yes,
because he dedicated, man.
yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
Uh, what's your record, man? I mean, I know
Hey, hey.
you always
Oh
ever since I
man.
know you, man. You been kind of cocky, man. So
Uh, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm gonna be honest, man, I think if I would have had somebody to grab me in the boxing world, like I grabbing these kids, hey, Mayweather would have been in trouble, bro. And I would have pieced him up, bro. You
so
feel me?
so
I would have pieced him up. You hear
hey,
me?
we talk about the comedy.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, listen, I would have pieced him up. You hear me?
Is this you serious or
I,
this?
I'm no, I'm serious. I'm
I,
serious. I think hey, listen. I think I could have took him down, baby. You know what I'm saying? Cause
yeah,
I was into it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Hey, I would have been tough, baby. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all get
That's all I'm saying. I would have
y'all
been
get
tough. Now I say I probably got a street record. I ain't gonna brag about it
that
too
don't
much.
count.
It don't count. Okay,
That don't.
well, you know,
Now when you talking about you boxing, you can bite. You can bite people, bite ankles is
I
big.
see. I ain't. Well,
Some
see,
ankles you done big.
I mean, I ain't gonna bit. I done kicked a couple
Yeah,
of. I done kicked a couple of.
my
Oh
ankle
well,
bite record is 5-0.
you know what I'm saying. Hey, I had one guy. I had a bully. on my street. This what it was. This really what got me into boxing. I had a bully on my street when we grew up, right? And he used to chase me, bro. Like every day he used to chase me when we got off the bus. I don't know what his problem was.
Was that second? When you get off from second?
No, this is when I was staying on A Street. You know what I'm saying? Now I had to get off like a block before my stop. You know what I'm saying? Because he like to chase me, bro. So I don't know what it was. He looked cocky, dude, bullhead, everything. I had a starter jacket. He wanted my starter jacket. Boy, I'm not trying to give up my starter jacket, boy, like that. Not yeah. Not yet.
He gotta work.
He gotta work. He gotta work for it, you hear me? He gotta work for it. So man, just for a minute, I just got tired of it, man. So me and my cousin, we had to jump him, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. We jumped, but I did it my cousin wrong. Cause when him and my cousin got the wrestling, I took off. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I took off, boy. Cause look, I kicked him. I kicked him in the forehead, and he didn't move. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna get you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That right there let me know that boy was tough. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm tired of running. So I took myself to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
You don't remember his name? You know this Kansas City, Kansas.
Hey, I don't want to say his name. You know, I said I might see him somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly what we talking about.
Yeah. What you think about the new renovation? I mean, do you think you would ever move back to Juniper Gardens?
I mean, it looks nice. It looks nice. It looks nice, but I feel like it's too much money for it to be down there. It's too much. So now I feel like they pushing the ones out that probably could afford it. You know what I'm saying? They pushing them out to something else. They overpriced. You know what I'm saying? Would I live back down there? I probably would for the memories. For the memories, it's memories down there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's memories. So, but then you got to think like, do you want to, see it all over, even though it looks different? You know what I'm saying? Would you just want to be down in the area again? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to move out. You know.
They said they was going to tear it down and do condominiums.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was a little bit sneaky for them to slide them in there instead of not do the things that they had got everybody kind of waiting and anticipating on. You know what I mean? Because there's people who live down there, been living down there for years.
Right.
And it's just crazy. I mean, families that they grew up. You know, I don't watch kids grow up and people pass away, and you know, it's just sad. You know what I mean? But you know,
So you wouldn't move back down there?
not really, because it's not really the kind of floor plan that
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It still feel it was. I think it'd still be too small if they had made it into duplexes or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But why keep them the projects and just overcharge?
I got you.
You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah.
People still need. They pushing people out onto the street. I see homeless people all around, and they just pushing people out on the street, man. Everybody can't afford to have a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I feel bad for them people, man. But it's life.
Right.
It says life is what it say. Life is hard, but it's fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So last thing, what can you tell the ones trying to make a way in a better way, man? Like, you know, I remember trying, I remember some hard times. So kind of give the people kind of give them something to chew on, man. You know.
Well, I would tell them this. Whatever your dream is, don't give up on it. Uh, just put pressure behind it. Put pressure behind yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if you see it, if you see it, then this for sure can be done. You know what I'm saying? And a word that I say the most is consistency. You know what I'm saying? You got to be consistent in doing it. You know what I'm saying? Even on the days that you don't feel like doing it, you have to do something. You know what I'm saying? So just don't give up. Just keep it going. And if you got a good support system, you know what I'm saying, that's riding with you like that, make sure you show that love back to your support. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing that's gonna get it to grow. You know what I'm saying? Showing the love and the love coming back. You know what I'm saying? Just don't give up. Keep it going.